Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your full moon in Aquarius reading. This is going to be a reading from August 3rd until September 2nd. This promises to be a very exceptional full moon in your sign. The sun and the moon will square Uranus and Taurus is artistic and Uranus is unpredictable. Aquarius is a rule breaker and a rebel, and so with Leo and the sun, everything and everyone wants to be seen. There's nothing tender or compassionate here about this full moon. It's going to be revolutionary and bring lots of unexpected changes. All right, Aquarius, so let's go ahead and jump into this reading. Just a reminder, if you like any of the decks that I have that I use during this reading, I have them listed down below, as well as other ways that you can support this channel. Look at that, the Two of Cups popped out in reverse. Messages for Aquarius for this full moon in Aquarius, please. I am not reading reversals for this reading, just to let you know. Nice Princess of Wands coming out. Okay, your overall energy is the Ten of Cups. This is water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is about happiness. This is a very, very nice sign. Aquarius, you guys are coming into something beautiful here. Now, the first card out is, where are you right now? Well, you guys are waiting. The Three of Cups is that you guys you know what you want, you've prepared for it. Now you've come down to the beach to meet whatever it is that's coming in for you. So you're waiting for your ships to come in. The work that you've put into this situation, to your life, to this relationship, is coming to fruition. You can really feel it. But how you project yourself to the rest of the world is the Three of Swords. So this is a little bit of heartbreak, sadness, trauma, could even be betrayal here. So others are either seeing you recovering from this, or maybe they're seeing you as whatever action that you're taking as hurting somebody else. But Aquarius, I don't get that. I think that more than anything, you're bringing about a necessary ending here so that you can have your happy ending. And it's important to put yourself first, right? As long as you're not obviously physically hurting somebody else. But you may be putting an end to a relationship that no longer resonates with you. And yes, somebody here may get hurt, but ultimately your happiness, your fulfillment, your authenticity is at stake. So if something doesn't resonate with you anymore, it's time to put it to bed. The next card out is, what's blocking you is this Ten of Swords. This is an ending here. And I love that we have this full moon in the background. So something coming to an end. Again, I feel like a lot of you were in a relationship. It could be a job, some sort of situation that you didn't want to hurt somebody else. But the reality of it is that it's time for this to be done with. Okay. The next card out is what you need to do to overcome these obstacles. Ace of Wands. You need to just go for it. Where is your passion, Aquarius? What is it that you know deep within you need to do? You already know. There's just something here that's holding you back. And again, I think it's because you don't want to break someone's heart. For some of you, you may be leaving one person for another. It could also be a job. You might have found another job and you feel bad about, leaving. You maybe feel a sense of loyalty to your previous job or partner or something along those lines, but this is something that needs to be done. You know it. You're getting a huge green light from the universe with this Ace of Wands. The next card out is what you need to do within in order to help achieve these goals. Six of Wands, go for it, victory. Again, the Six of Wands is when you get a lot of recognition for your hard work and for your courage. This is you also taking all of the necessary steps. Again, some of you might not want to do something because it might be against cultural norms, but it really does speak to your truth and authenticity, okay? And so this is you need to celebrate yourself. You need to celebrate what you're good at. You need to celebrate everything everything that you've done, all of the difficulties that you've been through, just in making this decision, whatever it might be, Aquarius. Celebrate your uniqueness and the fact that this is something you absolutely have to do. The next card out is what you can learn from the outside world, and for others, that overthinking, overanalysis just keeps you stuck. And if you listen to what others believe or you give in to others' expectations all the times, you will never truly be happy. You have learned to take the blindfold off. Some of you are still in that very process, but you're thinking things through, but you also know that you have to do what rings true for you, what makes your heart sing, what makes your soul smile. And your final outcome position, we have the Princess of Wands. This is you starting a brand new journey, being so excited about it. Some of you guys are coming out with something. It could be about sexual orientation. It could be a job, something that some of you might be, you know, like mystics and tarot readers, and saying, hey, you know what? I'm leaving my corporate job to do what really makes me happy. Okay, it's something along these lines. It's something very revolutionary. The Princess of Wands, she's coming out. Look at that. She's holding the Hanged Man position there and saying, you know what, this is something that this is what I need to do right now in my journey. Yes, I've had a major shift in perspective here, but this is what makes me happy and I'm going for it. And there's pretty much no bones about it here, Aquarius. So there is, you know, there is a little bit of sadness here. Some of you might have gone through a breakup and you're actually changing, you know, the way you look, and you're changing the way you are, and people see that as a result of this breakup. But for some of you guys, you are leaving a situation behind for something better. And I don't want to sound coarse or callous here, but it does seem like somebody will be disappointed or feel hurt by this, but it's really the right thing for you to do. So the importance here of Eight of Swords of also communicating that very clearly. All right, Aquarius. You get timeout. 37 breaks down to a 10, so you have two 10s showing up in this reading. This is a final completion of a cycle or of a relationship, and you're taking a time out after this because this has been very difficult. This hasn't been easy, so there's been this major push. For some, it may be a surprise. Remember, this full moon in Aquarius is bringing unexpected surprises to us, so it may come as a surprise to people. Physical activity is going to help you as well burn off some of this anxiety, some of the energy. Some of you guys are making a total change to your lifestyle and your habits, okay? And that might mean leaving people behind. You know, if you have relationships that were previously toxic, you know, for example, you know, you drowned your sorrows in alcohol with certain friends, or you sat around eating ice cream and watching movies with your partner, and you're saying, you know what, I can't do that anymore. All right, spiritual partnership, 27. So I think a lot of you, you know, with that Three of Swords energy and the 10 of Swords, a lot of you guys have been in a partnership that no longer resonates with you, and you may have met somebody else. 27 breaks down to a 9. 9s are also completion, but they're also all about wish fulfillment, and you may have found someone or something that speaks to your spiritual side. Many of you guys are up-leveling and ascending, and that means that, you know, previous people and situations and jobs and homes and places no longer resonate with your new frequency. All right, and then you get health, 71. Yeah, so some of you guys, you are making big physical changes. Bottom of the deck, manifestation. You've manifested this. You're making some really big changes, and it's for your physical health, your mental health, your spiritual health. All right, I'm using Crystal Mandala Oracle by Alana Fairchild, so I'm going to read from the book. This is a relatively new deck for me, but it's absolutely beautiful. All right. You guys get acceptance, Archangel Aniel, and pink calcite. All right, so pink calcite is a stone you guys might want to work with at this time. And acceptance is interesting. This is a very interesting message coming through. This is kind of like, don't fight what's happening, and coming into the acceptance of really who you are and what you need, and that this needs to be done. And then you get spiritual connection, Ascended Master, Saint Germain, and Amethyst. So these are twin flames. Some of you guys are leaving a partnership for somebody who for a spiritual union. Okay, you may have been in a karmic connection. Somebody, it doesn't mean that you don't care and you don't love them, but they're no longer resonating with you. And I feel like many of you have met this other person or know that this other person is out there. All right, so this is interesting. So pink calcite and Archangel Anael, they're bringing you the gift of acceptance. It can seem like self-preservation to resist a situation that appears to be unpleasant or undesirable. It may be a relationship that cannot grow with you and must therefore end. Is that not what I've been talking about this whole reading? Lest you both end up hating each other and destroying any good feeling between you. Or it could be an opportunity that seems to be denied to you, yet you are sure it would be a perfect step for you on your divine life journey. No matter whether the situation in your life seemed to be supporting you or whether the timing of life seems to coincide with the timing you think would be best for the unfoldment of your dreams, it is safe to accept what is happening. Yeah, Aquarius, I love how that resonates. And look at that. You get number 27 coming out twice here, you guys. 27 might be a number that you're seeing often, but it also breaks down to the number 9, right? Which is wish fulfillment. So, Saint Germain and Amethyst, these are twin flames. There's a lot of healing energy here, and you also see a lot of this purple color. This is third eye, crown chakra energy work. Walking a spiritual path is very important for your soul. So many of you guys have had this awakening, which would make sense. We're going through the Lionsgate portal period. We've also gone through eclipse season, and lots of people are waking up and waking up quickly. And that's creating big shifts in our lives and in our relationships. It is what you are meant to do this lifetime, and you have, in fact, done this many lifetimes previously. You have developed a strong spiritual connection during the passing of those lifetimes, with an ability to feel, know, and connect with spirit consciously, even while living in this physical world where the clear voice of spirit can sometimes be distorted through fear, doubt, or anger. You will have different ways you can best tune into your strong spiritual connection, and what works best for you may be different for another. You may tap into your spiritual connection through meditation, dance, being in nature, relaxing or switching off your mind with exercise. So we see that with health. Some of you guys are coming into like really changing what you guys are doing, your health routine, or starting one, running or swimming, or yoga or something like that, through prayer or creating art, music, or some other offering of devotion to love and life. What is being affirmed here is that your spiritual connection is established, it's considerable, and you have the ability to tune into it this lifetime. And for some of you, that spiritual connection does include a soulmate or a twin flame. All right. Additional messages for Aquarius for this full moon in Aquarius. The Holy Spirit, expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. So you are definitely divinely guided on this journey. I know it's not going to be easy. You guys are definitely going to buck the system or expectations, other people's expectations of you. But remember that only love is real, and that's what you are carrying through in this reading, Aquarius. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit's got your back. I've got your back. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, share, ring that notification bell. But most of all, I want to thank you for all your love and support, and I hope you have an absolutely beautiful day. Take care.